Hello, so this is the first short video to try and explain the different recording techniques that are available to capture Tom's voice for the Not a Robot experience. The first one I want to mention is a clip-on lapel mic like this, which is an omnidirectional microphone which is very close to my voice and able to capture voices very clearly because it's close to my mouth essentially. It will pick up the rest of the room but not so much. It's an omnidirectional microphone, which means it picks up sound in every direction equally, so it has no spatial information recorded into it. You can in post pan the voice around, so you can take this mono recording and use a spatializer to move the voice around your head and that it's moving. The other kind of microphones that we had available to test, so I had a similar kind of rig to this where we had a clip-on mono lapel mic, a set of binaural microphones in the ears, which is what we've got here. So this is an Sennheiser Ambio binaural headset, they call it. It's got a lightning connector on it, so you can record directly onto the phone, which is what I'm doing here. And it's got a left and right microphone, and essentially the way that binaural recording works is due to the fact that there is a head in between the two ears and that there are ears on the outside of our heads. So the main difference between standard recording and binaural recording, or binaural hearing in general, is something called interaural level difference. So the sound of my voice on this side is louder because there's a head in the way. So the shadowing effect of the head means that this right ear at the moment is louder than the left ear. If I come around this side, the left ear will be louder because my voice isn't able to penetrate the head, so you get a level difference or a volume difference. The main other feature of binaural hearing and recording is time difference. So my voice will reach this ear about half a millisecond before it reaches that ear, because the speed of sound in air is fixed at 340 meters per second, and there'll always be that time difference there. If I come around the back of the microphone like this, or the front even, there is no time difference and there's no level difference. So it's actually quite difficult to tell whether something is in front of you or behind you. So that's binaural microphone. The main limitation with that is it's a fixed perspective. So the head is always pointing forwards and you can't do anything with that in post. So it can sound very, very good. But if you want to be able to rotate it or use head tracking, which is one of the great features of the Bose Frames, that they've got a gyroscope built in which allows you to head track. So as you move your head, it can change this perspective of the sound. The only way to, one of the only ways to record, the way that we've chosen is this, which is an ambisonic microphone or an A format mic. So if I come in quite a bit closer, you should be able to see inside here there are 4 separate microphone capsules, the little black circles inside that sort of white array. It's quite difficult to see. So that's got 4 mics in a tetrahedral arrangement, essentially 4 microphones separated out equally on a sphere, and they're cardioid directional microphones. This is attached to a Zoom H3 VR recorder, which is a little baby 4-channel recorder. You can see the 4 channels picking up my voice there. This picks up what's called a sound field, and that is a full sphere of sound. So this thing picks up every direction and it's got 4 channels, so we're able to separate those out in post and convert them into what's called an ambisonic format, and then we can apply rotation to that in post-production. So this kind of format is ideal for exploiting the Bose Frames gyroscope and head tracking. And what happens in the final decoding step of the playback on your Bose Frames is you get a virtual binaural decoder. So you actually get a virtual head mic that's placed in the middle of this 360 sound field, and as you rotate this virtual head, it changes the perspective as you would expect to hear in the real world. So that's the explanation of the three different types of recording that we tried out, and this is the main one that we've ended up with. So back to the presentation. The reason I did this in YouTube is Zoom is mono apparently, so for high quality playback it was necessary to host this on YouTube so that you can guarantee you are hearing a high quality audio signal. Thanks.